you for calling the Damage Recovery Unit. Our normal business hours are 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Mountain Time, Monday through Friday. If you know the name of the person you are trying to reach, please press 1.
Thank you. How can I help today, sir?
I'm trying to reach a bitch by the name of Christy. I think her last name is Brown. That's been harassing me about collecting $840 worth of payments.
Alrighty, and that would be the adjuster, sir, handling the claim. Let me get you transferred.
Thank you very much. This is some gay-ass music they're playing.
Thank you for holding. This is Christy. How may I help you?
Hi, Christy. This is Christopher Reynolds. I believe you've been trying to get a hold of me.
Yes.
Remind me again. What is your name?
Christy.
And what's your job exactly?
My job is a recovery specialist.
Recovery specialist. So you're going after people that owe you money.
Yes.
So you're basically a bill collector in layman's terms?
I suppose, yes.
Okay. And you're aware that you've been pestering me to collect $840?
I'm aware of that, yes.
Okay. Do you realize that the $4,000 worth of damage to the Chevy HHR was not all recorded at the time that I initially filed the damage report? After returning the car to
your insurance company paid minus about $840.84, so that makes you responsible for that amount.
Yeah, I know what my insurance company did, but I'm not calling on their behalf, and they don't call on mine.
I understand that, but I'm telling you, since they accepted responsibility for the rest, you are responsible for the balance.
Okay.
And actually, the claim was sent to collections yesterday.
That's fair enough, but I'm still calling you because I want to get this worked through. The damage report that I initially filed after returning the car to your facility, you know that doesn't match up to the invoice that I received in the mail.
Once the car goes into the shop, if there's additional damage found, that is added to the repairs, so it doesn't have to match up word for word with what you filled out at the branch.
So there's no way for me to know that you're not trying to screw me and my insurance providers out of extra money to fix things with a car that were either overlooked when the car was picked up or happened after I returned the car to you.
If your insurance company thought they shouldn't be paying for something, they wouldn't have paid for it.
Do you know they never even talked to me during this whole process? They just handed the money over to you?
That's something you need to take up with your insurance company, not me.
But this is your job.
It's not my job for you to say your insurance company never spoke to you. I don't work for your insurance company, so if you have an issue with the way they handle something, you need to address that with them, not with me.
But it is your job to collect money. So you
may
as well
work with the balance due,
right?
After your insurance company paid. You need to discuss with them why they paid without discussing it with you if you have an issue with that.
Well, in either case, whether you're right or wrong, and I'm right or wrong, in moral respects, I would not be liable for the damage, nor have to take financial responsibility for any repairs.
You are liable for the damage. You signed a rental agreement saying you were going to be responsible for the damage, and your insurance company paid their portion of the claim, so you are responsible for it. And at this point, I'm not going to sit on the phone and continue to argue that with you, because I gave you plenty of opportunity to discuss that with me before it was sent to collections, and you chose not to do so.
Well, you're asking for money that I don't have, honestly. And it's not like you can come kill me to get it.
I've never said I was going to come kill you to get the money. I just said that the claim has been turned over to collections. You can work out a payment arrangement with them if you don't have the money to pay it.
Well, hear me out, because I'm not in this for an argument just as much as you aren't. But in all likelihood that mistakes could have been made outside of what has been contractually agreed upon, I'm sorry my insurance jumped the gun and paid you the difference of my $840 deductible because you guys are crooks and I would have disputed this and won.
I don't need to sit on the phone for you to accuse us of being crooks. At this point, the claim's been turned over to collections. Your insurance company paid, so that does make you responsible for the balance. If you need to discuss with them how to make payment arrangements, you're more than welcome to do so, and I will definitely provide you with their information. But I'm not going to sit on the phone for you to continue to accuse us for being crook.
Do you find any humor in prank phone calls?
Yeah, that would be hilarious.
It would be hilarious. So, what if I told you the entire world was listening to this conversation right now, and you're in front of an audience on a global stage, and the ticket sales for this show that we're putting on together will pay...
I'm not going to stay on the phone with you while you continue to talk like this. There's no point to the conversation anymore. If you'd like the phone number for the collections company, I would definitely be glad to provide that to you. Would you like that information?
Well, honestly, the whole hilarity in prank calls is the...
Sir, would you like the information for the collection agency? Because I'm not going to continue to stay on the phone.
Am I making you late for your lunch break, Christy? Because I know how
I'm going to hang up on you if you are going to continue to have a conversation like this. If you want the information, I would be happy to provide that to you, but I'm not going to stay on the phone and continue the conversation aside from that.
I would love for you to email me the information. You can email me everything you need to email me to get your $840 there.
And that's W as in Walter, 3, R like Robert, D like David, T like Tom, B like boy, @gmail.com.
That's right, Miss Christie.
I will get that information over to you. Have a good day.